this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Leo, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two oracle cards. One from the Denise Lynn oracle card, one from the Joe Wall oracle. I'm going to do your reading and then clarify it. Also letting you know that I do have a Facebook group. So if you're interested, it's Tarot with Joanna. Also, if you would like your personal reading from me, please comment on the video or email me. Thank you everyone for being here from day one. To all my new subscribers, I appreciate you guys. I am very grateful for you. All right, so let's get started. Take what resonates with you, Leo, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Leo's spirit for their highest good. This is for Leo's spirit. Leo. All right. Wow. Look at that. So definitely, you are definitely going through a huge transformation. Things have changed. You have changed. So be ready. It says transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. You know, try not to be afraid of change. Just let it come in, because if you really try to not go with the changes, it's going to come in either way. So just know that. And sometimes it can be harsh, you know, so be careful. All right, so here we go. One from here, Spirit, for their highest good. This is for Leo, for their highest good. Very nice. All right, and it says, love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Wow. So no matter what, like if you go through this transformation, because things are going to change, you know, just know that, you know, people around you love you. You have somebody who loves you, and, you know, love can withstand everything as long as you're happy. Okay. Love, 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 love. Open that heart and love, you know. All right. So here we go. Leo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. One for the current. Oh, thank you. One for the situation. One for the past or now. One for the what's hidden, hopes and fears. One for the what you need to do now, what you need to work on, and the outcome. Wow. You have a lot of pages here, so there is something huge coming in. Like there's some messages coming in, unexpected messages. I feel like you're collaborating with someone, trying to create something to work on. Also, wow. And I also feel like there is, like I said, you know, there is going to be a lot of change coming in for you guys. So be ready, okay? You could be very busy working also, because you do have the Three of Pentacles here. It could be some kind of partnership, or just being recognized for everything that, everything that you're doing, okay? I also feel like you could be working with other people, or just busy trying to create something. Definitely a lot of change, you guys. Really see the truth in everything, okay? There's always two sides to something, so. Whew, okay, here we go. You do have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about, like, you know, maybe there was some kind of deceit going on, or maybe there was like some kind of lying, some kind of cheating. Gosh, it could be anything. I have to see what the other cards say. Also, too, I feel like, you know, maybe you were misled by something, but we'll see. You do have the Six of Cups, because you have the transformation card here. I do feel like you are going through a lot of healing. I feel like you're reminiscing about old times, and I feel like you truly miss, you know, you're thinking about your family. Aww. You have the Page of Cups here on top of with the Six of Cups here, but you have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is talking about, you know, really trust about what you're feeling. You know, I feel like there's, you need to have forgiveness and compassion, you know, and I feel like there's opportunities coming in for you. I also feel like, you know, be persistent with your dreams, you know, don't let go of those dreams that you're trying to create or want to do, okay? You also have the Page of Wands here for what's hidden. The Page of Wands is talking about, really believing in yourself, be open to everything that's going on in your life, but really have optimism and have patience for everything. I do feel like this is divine timing in whatever it is that you're trying to create, but we'll know more in a little bit. I feel like you're like wanting to start something new, going on a new adventure, like you'll try anything. Like right now you're in that mode where, you know what, I'm going to be doing this and I'm going to go do that, that kind of thing. For the 10 of cups down here in the hopes and fears, I do feel like you really just want to be happy with everything and everyone that's around you. You don't want to be arguing or fighting. And that's so truly understandable, because I know I don't like that either. And it's like, can't we just get along here? So yeah, you're moving towards happiness. I also feel with the Fool card here and what you need to do now, you are definitely on this new path. And I also feel like, you're for you to take a leap of faith, be adventurous, be adventurous, but not like ruthless, like really watch what you're doing. Okay. I also feel like that is here. Enjoy this new path, you guys. Enjoy, be in the moment. You also have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is talking about, moving fast, really rushing into things. And you got to be careful with that, okay? Especially when you're trying to make decisions. You're going through this huge transition right now. And it's changing a lot, because you feel it's so adventurous, because you want to just do something different. You're just like, yes, yes, I feel good, but really slow down, okay? Take it easy and slow down. And you do have the Knight of Pentacles here for the outcome. The Knight of Pentacles is actually talking about really going with the flow, trying not to cut corners on anything just to make it happen, I also feel like, stop trying to control everything that's going on in your life. Like, stop trying to, like, not go with the change, like, oh, I'm not going to go with the change. I'm not changing this. This is something that I want. Like, stop resisting. Stop resisting. Just go with it. Go with it. Okay, Leo? Wow. I also feel like you need to have patience for everything. Like, really slow down on things, okay? Interesting. And this was in here, so I'm just going to put that in there because I didn't pick it up. All right, here we go. Anyway, so let's see. All right, so Leo, take what resonates with you. I also feel like you are definitely looking at a lot of, you're being closer to your religion, like religion values, traditional values, stuff like that. I also feel like you're like really seeing a lot of looking for the answers, being very curious about, all these things that are going on. You're really learning a lot also. Wow. Very nice. So let's see what the Seven of Swords is here for Leo. Leo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Okay, here we go. 2 cards for the Seven of Swords for Leo. Wow. Okay. So, you do have the Seven of Swords here. I feel like at times, you feel like you are definitely misled by something, or maybe you feel like you're, being used too much or taken advantage of. I feel like also too, maybe also that maybe you could be keeping secrets, or somebody else could be keeping secrets around you. But it is a card of just betrayal. I feel like you've done all you could, like you've done a lot, because if you look at this picture, you look at him, he's overwhelmed with everything. Like he tried so hard, and I feel like you are doing that. And I feel like right now you're in that mode where, you're like almost burned out, not really burned out, but like very exhausted from everything that has been happening. Feel like you've been working a lot, really working, been working hard. I feel like all your efforts are going to definitely pay off, because you have been very diligent, persistent. In other words, been very persistent in your work, be persistent in your job, in your career. I also feel like there is some kind of promotion here, and there is an upgrade to your career. Could also be changing careers, but I don't feel that. I feel like there is some, you're going to be moving up from that, like something like some kind of promotion, some kind of abundance is coming in, or can even be getting like a bonus or something. I do feel like with the Nine of Cups here, I do feel like that you really, you've accomplished a lot for yourself. Have a lot of gratitude for everything that you have. Be content with what you have because you fulfilled a lot in your life. You've accomplished a lot of things that you thought that you wouldn't accomplish. And they're asking you to have gratitude for everything. Even if it's very hard, you are where you're at and you are doing what you need to do. And it is bringing in the abundance that you need. So they want you to step back and know that you accomplished a lot. You need to realize that you can accomplish that also somewhere else if you need to. That you're very accomplished and you achieved a lot in your life. And they're also asking you to have gratitude for everything. You have the Six of Cups here. And why is the Six of Cups here for Leo? From a card. So with the Six of Cups here, I do feel like you're also going through a healing. I feel like you are reminiscing a lot and being nostalgic about the past. I feel like you're thinking about childhood memories. I also feel like somebody could be coming in with an apology or just showing up. Somebody's showing up. I feel like you're looking for answers also to a lot of things that have been happening in your life. You're really looking for the answers, and I feel like you're going to find them. I also feel like you have a lot of support from friends and family around you, that you don't need, you have a lot of friends and family around you that you're very supported by a lot that's going on. That if you need that assurance, then you definitely have it. Also, I feel like you are going towards celebration. I feel like, I also feel like you could be, dealing with a Virgo here also. But I feel like there's a lot of celebration and happy times. You have the Page of Cups here for the past or now. I mean, for the past or now. And I do believe it's now. I feel like you just need to be persistent with what you want to create and do, Leo. I feel like you need to just try to bring your dreams to life. Be persistent on that. I also feel like you need to pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your dreams also, because there is some kind of intuitive messages there. I also feel like you need to have compassion and forgiveness in your heart, okay? Really have that. You have the Page of Wands up here for what's hidden. And why is the Page of Wands here on the card? Wow, that is major change here. All right, Leo, so I do believe that you are definitely on this right path. There is a new path here, definitely. You're going through this transformation. You're going through this judgment. You're definitely not the same person that you used to be. You're ready for something new. You're wanting this something new and it's coming in, definitely. I feel like there's a message here for you also that is something that you've been waiting on. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas and creativity to put out there. I feel like your cup's going to be very overflowed also. But I feel like you're going to open your heart to a lot of things that are going on. Also feel that there is going to be somebody new coming into your life. So be ready for that also. Wow. You have the Ten of Cups down here. And why is the Ten of Cups here on my card? So with the Ten of Cups down here, in the hopes and fears, I do feel like you just want to be happy. And you will be. You're very busy. You're a multitasker. You do everything for everyone. You bring it in. You try to help people. You try to do your work. You try to keep the family together, everything, but you also need to start taking care of yourself and slow down. You have a beautiful heart, a beautiful soul. I also feel like you're going to be, to put your ideas out there, but you really need to nourish yourself, take care of yourself, okay? Because you are very divinely guided and you have that intuitive sense here. And they're asking you to really, really nurture yourself, take care of yourself. You're a beautiful, very beautiful soul. And they're asking you to nourish your body and nourish your brain. Wow, that's nice. The sun is here and the sun is telling you, saying that think positive in everything because the sun is shining on you. Follow the light, be the light, because you deserve it. You've done so much. You want this happiness where the sun is shining on you, making things more easier for you. I feel like you're going to be useful. You're going to be happy. There's growth here. There's abundance here. Things are going to fall into place for you, which is very nice. Love it. I love this. You have the full card here and what you need to do now. One more card. Wow, that's nice. So you do have the full card, excuse me. So you have the full card here. The full card is talking about, this is a new path. Really be careful on how you're putting yourself in it. Okay, really be careful. I know you feel like adventurous. You're wanting all these new things to come in, and and you will. But be careful on how you're doing things. Also, I feel like also that you could feel like you're being pulled together, being pulled all at once. Like I need this, I need to go do this. People are pulling you in different directions, and I feel like it's gonna get better. Remember that you are the one that creates your world, so you can you can set boundaries. I also feel like there is a decision that you're trying to contemplate. They're asking you to be very realistic with this decision. Okay. I also feel like you are trying to collaborate with somebody here. Maybe you're trying to collaborate, or maybe you're trying to do all the work yourself, and it's okay to ask people for help, okay? Because you're being recognized for all your ideas and everything that you're doing. You could also be creating something, and I feel like there could be some kind of partnership there. But I do feel like you're busy working on things, very busy right now. And I feel like you have support from a lot of people. Okay. Wow. That's nice. I like that. And then you have the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Leo? Wow. You came into your own reading. So the Knight of Wands is asking you to really slow down. Okay. Really slow down. Even though there's you feel like, oh, you can calm back the whole world. Not only did you get that card, but you got the Strength card also, and this is your card. Be calm about things, have patience for things, even if they don't seem like they're, things are going to work out. Really just have patience, because it will. You believe in yourself. Really believe in yourself and leave that past behind also. Wow. And then you have the Page of Wands. So there is definitely a messages coming in for you. So just know that, look at your emails, look at your texts, whatever it is. I feel like, things are going to really change for you, Leo, but it's in divine timing. Okay. And I feel like it's very soon. There's going to be opportunities here. I feel like you need to explore different things other than what you are really actually looking at. I feel like you need to have patience and just be open for everything, because I feel like you need to believe in yourself more, that you can create and conquer anything, because you can. You've accomplished, in the beginning of the reading, they told you, hey, step back and look at your accomplishments, how far you have come. You always seem to forget that you were the one that did this. You were the one that did that. And that's what they want you to do, okay? Then you have the Knight of Pentacles. And why is the Knight of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow. So, really have patience with everything that's going on, okay? Because there is going to be some kind of ending that's going to come through also. Wow. So with the Knight of Pentacles, really be patient with everything that's going on in your life, okay? Stop trying to control the changes. Let everything just come in. Go with the flow, okay? Because there is an ending here. There's some kind of ending that's going to come through. And it could be painful, very painful. It could be a change of career. It could be a change of a relationship. It could be anything. But just remember, it's going to change, okay? Because there is an ending here. And when something ends, the door opens to new opportunities, to new careers, to new things, okay? And that's what's going on right now, because you're going through this huge transformation along with the Judgment. And they're pushing you towards this new path. Go with it, okay? Even though you're going to feel like you're upset, disappointed, because things didn't work out, just keep going. Don't give up on anything, Okay, Leo, really keep going. Wow. Everything's going to fall into place, but just believe that it will. Think positive. All right, Leo. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. God bless.